15 miles. For the year now stands at 15.26 inches, which is 13.83 inches below normal. The total snowfall for the month stands at 4.7 inches.
Alrighty, my friends, what is going on, everybody, and welcome back to another live stream here for today. My friends, we are here in Orlando doing our live stream here for today. I'm actually at my girlfriend's house. So I am going to be doing a quick but live stream here for y'all, just to give you guys a little heads up of what's kind of expected across the nation, basically regarding, the systems and all kinds of cool stuff like that. Glad to have you guys here for today. Let's go ahead and see who is here. So first off, we have Devin. What's up, Devin? Hope you're doing all right. We have Crystal Miller here. We also have future meteorologist Mia. Let's go and see. Christopher says, Merry Christmas, everyone. You as well, Christopher. Absolutely, yeah. Crystal and Christopher, all you guys out there, Merry Christmas. Hope you guys had an amazing day today. Definitely is glad to see you guys here. Because like I said, obviously we have, we're actually seeing a little bit of stuff going on here across portions of, like I said, towards the northern country. We are currently seeing some snow track its way down here to the south. Areas here in North and South Dakota, actually starting to see. Are continuing to see some snowfall across portions here of Minnesota, portions of Iowa, moving into portions here of Kansas even. You can see Kansas actually seeing some snowfall, potentially heavy snowfall towards the central sections here. Also for portions here of Missouri, we are actually starting to see that as well. Let's see, Gregory Keefe says, hey Andrew, may I send you snow pictures we got here in Indiana on Twitter? Yeah, go ahead. Tag us on Twitter at NWW1162 and we will... take a look at them. Absolutely. But once again, everybody, hope everyone is doing all right. Once again, glad to have you guys here for today. We have a lot of stuff to talk about here. I'm going to go ahead and switch the scene over here for 1 second because I got everything all messed up here. Uh-oh. I literally got everything all messed up. That's kind of a problem. Let's see. We'll try to switch over here to the hazards here. Let's go ahead and bring this over there. Take a look at the forecast. So that doesn't work either. Oh, everything's broken. That's nice. That should fix it. There we go. We're good. Anyways, let's see here. Castro Manuel says, Merry Xmas, you as well. Let's see here. Also, I got to my grandparents. I'm there right now, so I'm going to go by. Just stop to say hi. All right, Caden, well, glad to see you here. Once again, thank you so much for joining us. But like I said, my friends, we have a little bit of a snow system impacting portions of the north here. A little low pressure system located towards basically South Dakota. This is currently what we are taking a look at the moment. Now, this system will track its way down here to the south, obviously allowing for potential snowfall to fall across portions here towards towards Missouri. Let's see, Crystal with a super chat. Crystal, thank you so much. Greatly appreciate it. Big shout out goes to you, Crystal. Thank you absolutely so much for that. That is seriously super nice of you. And Merry Christmas to you once again, Crystal. Thank you so much for that. But like I said, obviously we are seeing some snowfall, or expected to see some snowfall across portions here of, Missouri and the portions of Illinois, kind of for the early morning hours. Also moving into portions here of like Kentucky for the early morning hours tomorrow. Then all this precipitation pretty much dies out for the 27th, the late 26th for the most part. So really, like I said, it's not a big, crazy system by any means, but it's a little something we're just going to keep on watching. There is a little bit of accumulations out of this being possible. Once again, nothing too extreme. Like I said, we take a look here currently at the forecasts, the forecast here from the National Weather Service. We'll take a look at that here right now. So when it comes to snowfall here, apparently, they still haven't updated that. So once again, we're just going to have to take a look here back at the blend of models real quickly. But anyways, regarding the models here, taking a look here back at the blend, we're going to go ahead and log in real quickly. Taking a look here back at the blend of models here, we are indeed seeing, and regarding the snowfall, kind of somewhere around, for the most part on average, mostly around 1 to 3 inches. Once again, like I said, obviously areas here in southwestern Minnesota, we're going to talk a potential of 1 to 3 inches of snowfall. Kind of 1 to 2 inches, maybe up to, some of these areas here in southern Illinois, southern Indiana, here towards Kentucky, maybe a trace to an inch. So obviously not extremely, high amounts like that's showing there. Now there is a little bit of suggestions. Actually, I think we weren't even on the blended models. Here we go. So yeah, basically same thing for blended models. But there is a little bit of something that's actually popping up here. Let's actually take a look at that here really quickly. We're going to go ahead and switch on over here. Let's see, Proxy with a $30 super chat. Proxy, thank you so much. Merry Christmas to you. Proxy says Merry Christmas, Andrew, and everyone. Great forecasting is the gift that keeps on giving. Well, Proxy, thank you so much for that. Obviously, thank you so much. Travis says, howdy y'all. Merry Christmas. You too, Travis. But so we have this little clipper system move through. High pressure kind of pulls in behind that. Now there is talks. Yeah, there you go. Kind of, this honestly reminds me of that event we just had. In the early stages when models started picking up on it, it didn't really show much precipitation, but now, according to GFS, this thing could track in some precipitation for the north, which could be our next shot of a winter system. Kind of showing happen here for like the 29th. So that could be the potential next shot. When I take a look here at the European model, yeah, I mean, honestly, that's a little bit supportive. Take a look here back. We'll switch to a different run here. Yeah, obviously that is a big possibility. That central low pressure system moving through. Yeah, that could be the next shot. So we'll just continue watching that. Obviously that it is showing a potential of maybe, maybe a little winter system happening here for like the north. But like I said, that's going to be kind of towards the later portion of this week. So we're just going to have to just keep our eyes on it. Like I said, obviously, seriously, still a little bit too early to talk about that when it comes to the future cast and stuff like this. Like I said, if we take a look here down in the future, first of all, once again, we have this little clipper system moving through right now. Obviously, that's what we're looking at. We get a whole bunch of moisture. If we take a look here at the western country, you can see there's a lot of rain that's getting ready to drive its way across regions like northern and central California. A lot of Washington, Oregon regions. Obviously, for some of those upper levels, obviously where the mountain ranges are, and these upper levels, that's obviously where we potentially could expect maybe some upper level snowfall. And you know what? Due to the amount of moisture and how strong this low pressure system is, since it's a lot colder across those upper elevations, this would seriously not be surprising. Like I said, not be surprising if we did get some decent accumulations across those upper levels of the atmosphere. Or right there where the mountain ranges are, which is definitely interesting. But we're just going to keep an eye on it. We're definitely going to be watching this here over the next little bit and everything like that. Once again, my friends, like I said, if you have any questions for us, make sure you leave a thumbs up. And okay, sorry. First of all, I am out of it tonight. If you have any questions, make sure you leave a comment down below. Leave a thumbs up if you want to. I honestly... I really don't really care about it. I mean, I do, but like I said, it's not a necessary thing there. But yeah, well, when it comes to that, like I said, obviously, just let us know if you have any questions here. Crystal says, I'm over the negative temperatures. Oh, yeah. Let's see here. We actually got a picture coming in here from Gregory Keith here. Let me switch this over to the Twitter view. So look at that. So that's actually right here from, this was taken by Gregory Keith. Obviously, shout out goes to you for that. Wow, that's actually a really pretty shot, by the way. But the caption here is, this is a picture of some high winds blowing snow around, plus me and my dad, we were driving, we spun out, scared the heck out of me. It was in Fort Wayne, Indiana. So this is in Fort Wayne, Indiana, apparently. Wow, so that's a great shot there, Gregory. Thank you for sharing that. Absolutely, that's super cool. Yeah, definitely really kind of puts into perspective of how nasty that one system did get. Like I said, we did see a lot of snowfall. We really did see a lot of snowfall out of that there. But let's see here. Megan says, Merry Christmas to you as well. Let's see, we got a question coming in here from Christian saying, can Pennsylvania expect any snow in the next few weeks? So immediately on the table, like I said, if you're taking a look here across, like I said, right now, towards Pennsylvania, obviously the state being there, I'm going to have to go with it's unlikely for right now. Let's get the models. Like I said, I don't really trust these models that far out, but even then, there's no active snow here in the forecast. The next thing we can look at here is the blend of models from the National Weather Service, and that'll tell us if we're going to get if there's any models that are talking about snowfall. I'd say it's possible we could see maybe a little bit of snowfall along western Pennsylvania as a result of this little clipper system moving through, maybe for like the late 26th. So obviously late tomorrow, kind of what we're talking about. But you can very obviously see that big old streak that this thing is bringing down, which is crazy. Let's see here. Andrew, I do have a thunderstorm picture from June. I really want to send on Twitter. Okay. Jackie says, hi, sorry I couldn't be live chat because in the middle of November my tablet broke and I couldn't swipe up. Oh, wow. That sucks. Well, glad to have you here. Let's see here. Travis says, where are we in the rain in the next few days in southwestern Tennessee? So when it comes to you, my friend, taking a look here across the way, we're going to go ahead and switch on over here to this real quickly. Whenever we take a look here across the way, with Tennessee here, like I said, I mean, honestly, here in the extended range, there's a possibility where there could be a little system that impact for like the 29th and 30th, maybe being possible. Let's see, Proxy with 10 memberships as well. Proxy, thank you so much for that. That is super nice of you. Thank you so much for supporting the channel, Proxy. Big shout out goes to you. And obviously that kind of goes with the theme of the gift there. So Proxy, thank you seriously so much for gifting that to people on the channel. And congratulations to everybody who got the memberships. Yeah, Proxy, thank you so much. And also for the donation earlier. That's super nice of you, Proxy. Thank you once again, seriously so much. Let's see. Travis says thank you. Appreciate it. No problem. Absolutely no problem. But we're just going to keep an eye on here. Like I said, right now, honestly, I'd even tell you that there might be a possibility for some snow. Basically, late tomorrow morning, or kind of mid-late tomorrow morning, maybe showing a bit of snow moving into portions like western and maybe even central portions of Tennessee, which is something we should watch. But like I said, once again, if it's going to be anything across Tennessee, it's going to be likely in the band of showers more than just constant snowfall. So obviously, with that being said, we can't really expect too much in terms of accumulation here across the region. So don't expect much, honestly. Just because you see blue across the regions, don't really expect much out of that, honestly. Let's see, anything from northeastern Ohio. So Proxy, for you here in northeastern Ohio, obviously, okay, so we still have a bit of a lake effect snow here just north of you. But honestly, right now, there's not much in the favor forecast or anything favoring you in the forecast right now, according to some of these models. Right now, I'm going to have to say nothing extreme is on the way. Temperatures, on the other hand, yeah, a little microblast is actually pushing through here right now. You can actually see that. So there's another little cold blast moving through. Obviously not as potent as the other one, but we'll be driving down some temperatures across the areas. Like I said, here for tonight or tomorrow morning for you proxy, it's kind of looking like around 11 degrees or so, which is pretty cold. Absolutely. Let's see here. Where's Jenny? I saw video comments that she was wondering where I was. I don't know. She's not here tonight. Let's see. I went on a walk this afternoon. It's definitely cold outside. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's even cold here in Florida, actually, believe it or not. Like I said, I'm actually here in Florida right now. Temps are, yeah, they're pretty cold. Tonight, they're supposed to get down pretty cold as well. But there is some good news down in time, my friends. Yeah, things are going to be heating up. You know, just because they're cold right now, there is a heat up. Yeah, look at that. That's going to be nice. Here, this kind of show for the 29th around, like, midday, basically. Yeah, a lot of the country, maybe in the southern half, could see those temperatures well in the 60s, which that could be a break for change. You know, honestly, pretty good. Yeah, 40s across the Ohio Valley, 30s across the Northeast. I mean, hey, that's not terrible, honestly. Yeah, that's honestly not too bad. But you can obviously tell with that big blast that moved through, that was quite the event. I tell you what, that was definitely quite a nasty little storm system that moved through. But once again, like I said, if you guys have any questions, feel free to let me know. Like I said, I got you guys covered here. If there's any specific topic you want me to take a look at, you know, whether it being the temperatures, whether it being snowfall, whatever, let me know. Like I said, we'll look at that. We'll take, if you want to look at the models of certain things, let me know. Let's see. Merry Christmas. Hope everyone's doing well. You as well. Thank you for joining us. Let's see here. Jakey says, where I am is crazy cold in the minus teens. Yeah, it's pretty cold. Definitely very, very cold. Especially, like I said, we did see some nasty temperatures, though, across, like, the north. Yeah, some of those temperatures actually got into, like, the negative 20s, negative 30 zone, which that's pretty ridiculous. I mean, that's honestly way too daggone cold, which is crazy. Like I said, I mean, last night we saw for the morning of the 24th, we basically did see the freezing point right there get to the grounds of, like, freezing right there towards, like, even Orlando, which is definitely that's a pretty rare sight to see, honestly. But it was there. You know, it definitely happened. Megan says it's clear where I'm at. Yeah, for the most part, it looks like that's the case. The next big thing we got to be watching out for. Is honestly even the warm-ups. Like I said, obviously the temps are expected to warm up here. Climate Prediction Center, we take a look at that here right now, has a lot of areas here actually in the above shade or the above average shade here. I'm going to go ahead and actually pull up the pin here so I can actually draw on the screen. But you can see the most areas above average is going to be for the Mid-Atlantic region. That's obviously where basically 100% chance we're going to see those temperatures above average. But here this is for next week. So you can see basically the right-hand 2/3 of the country for central and eastern United States, the temps are going to be increasing. Going to be a lot more above average than basically recently. And it's going to heat up. Like I said, we had a big cool down. Now we're going to have a big heat up. And then obviously after that, still too early to tell. But once again, like I said, obviously it was crazy. Travis says definitely had a white Christmas here. That's good, Travis. That definitely sounded pretty nice. Not gonna lie, a little bit jealous. Not gonna lie with you, but I mean, yeah, Florida doesn't really get much snow. Like I said, there was actually a snowstorm. I think it was at 77. I think 1977. There was a snowstorm. Apparently, snow was reported in Florida, like areas towards Miami, I believe, that's pretty crazy. You know, they get snow all the way down. I mean, Miami's all the way down here. In order to get snow like that, that's pretty nuts. Let's see. Chick-fil-A boy has became a member for 2 months as a Category 1 Stormer. Chick-fil-A boy, thank you so much for that. Let's see here. Thank you for providing me with all this weather information. No problem. Have a Merry Xmas night. You as well. Thank you so much. Absolutely, Andrew. It was super nice. Yeah, I bet it was. Yeah, it's definitely nice having a, white Christmas here. Anyways, quick little update here on the radar view, my friends. We're going to switch on back here. Like I said, we are watching this little system move through. This is that little clipper system we've been monitoring over the last few days. Driving right now, the heavy snow kind of looks here towards like central Kansas. Areas towards Wichita, honestly, looking like they're getting ready to deal with a decent amount of snowfall. And like I said, you can see those dark blues really popping up. Honestly, that's showing us that there's a lot of heavy rate of snowfall. Like basically, a lot of snowfall is falling over a short period of time. With that being said, I mean, honestly, that could lead to basically some quick accumulations, rapid accumulations here over a short period of time, which could locally cause some, obviously some hazards on the roadways. So be monitoring this. Let's see. Hey, this the big warm up. Will there be any severe weather? Possibly. Actually, we'll take a look at that here right now. We're going to go ahead and switch on over here back to the main models. Let's go ahead and do that real quickly. So when we take a look here at the GFS, and we're going to pull up like the severe weather spectrum. Take a look here towards like the surface, the instability, the overall fuel in the atmosphere. Honestly, some of the models do show a little bit of advection. You can kind of see that right there for the 29th. Maybe a little bit of moisture, or a little bit of energy, I should say. Basically think of this as like the fuel in your gas tank. Which, honestly, that's thunderstorm sounding right there. That's possible. Like I said, I'm not going to say that that's immediately likely, but we might need to watch out for it. Honestly, that could actually throw some severe storms out eventually. Strong advection, that little movement there. That advection, basically a lot of that warm air ripping up in the country, increasing those dew points, which obviously provides the moisture needed at the surfaces for thunderstorms to fire off. Which, honestly, that could do something. Could do something. We'll have to watch out for it. Let's see here. The storm system that kicked in was weird. It just randomly started plummeting in temperature. When I left town to go back to my house, got back, dropped 20 degrees. Yeah, that is really, really crazy. Yeah, that was definitely quite the nasty system we've seen move through. Like I said, we really seen those temperatures dive. I mean, they took a direct plummet. I mean, a straight up plummet here. Like I said, obviously across like the west, see the pinks there? That's the regions where we potentially saw those temperatures getting around negative 30, negative 20s to negative 30s, which is outrageously cold. And honestly, that's unlivable conditions. Would not be recommending to go inside of those conditions. Jakey says, I ate my Christmas dinner. Let me tell you, it was the best Christmas dinner I've had. Yeah, I had a pretty good Christmas dinner, too. I actually had steak and salad from my girlfriend's grandparents. I went over to their house, and I had Christmas with them, and we had some steak and salad, which was awesome. Definitely really, really good. Spent a lot of time there with, my girlfriend's side of the family, which was really, really cool to see everybody. I overall had a really good time. Let's see, Crystal says the road over here is still very icy. I would definitely imagine that that's going to be that way for a little bit. Especially, here's the thing, where all these areas seen heavy snowfall, you got to think, the areas that thaw out, starts to melt, turns in liquid, and then refreezes. That's obviously continuously thrown like an ice threat every single day, unless if they clear out the snowfall. Obviously there's going to be some areas where patchy ice is going to be a big problem. Typically for like the first 3 days after a big winter storm like that, that's when you start continuously seeing rethawing at depending on temperatures, obviously, but continuously see rethawing before they can really clear out the roads. I'm sure there's still a lot of roads out there that's bad. I'm sure of it. Especially across the north. The areas here don't, like more towards the south, no, probably not too bad. It's mostly these areas like in North and South Dakota I'm a little bit worried about. But anyways. Anyways, my friends, well, once again, like I said, if you guys have any more questions, make sure to let me know. We'll, like I said, if there's anything you want me to take a look at, let's see here. What is all that moisture over Florida? Bartow here. So, you want to take a look here at the moisture at the surface, I guess. So when it comes to, we'll take a look at that right now. The dew point temps, obviously, a little bit of moisture is going to be moving in. You're going to notice the humidity really start to kind of spike here for basically the 29th and 30th. We're going to get some advection. A lot of warm air pulling up north here from like the Caribbean, bringing in some warm tropical air. When it comes to like the precipitation and stuff like that with the moisture and everything, Florida honestly looking pretty daggone clear for the next several days. With that advection, I tell you what, though, look at this. Actually, according to the GFS model, it's kind of showing possibly some thunderstorms firing off, like, towards Texas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, Missouri, maybe, Louisiana here for, like, the 30th, for the late 29th, early 30th. Hey, that might be a system we need to watch out for, showing a little bit of snow across the north, too. Kind of a weak low-pressure system, obviously, which would very heavily limit how well this thing, performs for the most part. But, I mean, it's on the back burner. It's something that we should watch. Because, like I said, this is going to be associated with a lot of moisture moving through. A big old cyclone is going to be slamming against the northwestern side of the country, driving in a lot of heavy, like I said, obviously bringing a lot of heavy, precipitation across the waves. Like I said, areas here in the west, I mean, even, like I said, Oregon, Washington State, central and northern California. Watch out for some rain. I mean, honestly, would not be surprising if we did see some flooding out of this. Upper levels, obviously, where it's colder up in the atmosphere, such as a mountain, that's where we can see some more heavy snowfall. All the remainder of that moisture could kick up in the country, which might spark, if the moisture is there, if the warm temperatures are there, could spark maybe some severe storms. We'll see. Let's see here. Hi, Rebecca here. Chef Mark, like, subscribe, following. Well, thank you so much there. Really appreciate it there, Rebecca. Thank you so much. Let's see. Mark is here. What's up, Mark? Hope you're doing good. Here in my area, Southern Illinois, we're going to see a little bit more snow tonight and tomorrow morning. Yeah, I would say that's definitely a big possibility. Like I said, the remainders of this little clipper system will be moving through. Oh, let me click on that one. We'll be moving through those regions. You can see here for portions like Illinois. Yeah, that's going to be tracking down there to the south. You can really see this starting to happen in southern Illinois. You're going to be seeing the snow there. Like I said, you're going to be seeing the snow there basically here in the, basically for the early morning hours. We're talking like 4 a.m. here, showing heavy snow. Let's see here. Chef Mark referred me to you. Well, Chef, thank you so much. And, like I said, if you have any questions, let us know. We're here for you guys. We're here for y'all. So I want you guys to be prepared. I want you guys to be obviously up to date. That's the whole reason of these. Like I said, that's the whole reason of these updates. The whole reason of this channel is to provide information to you guys in order to help keep you safe and help keep you prepared. That is obviously the whole the meaning there. But anyways, my friends, well, I think we are going to head off here soon. We've been live here for about 30 minutes. I just wanted to pop on and say Merry Christmas to you guys. I wanted to talk about that little clipper system here. If there's any final questions, like I said, except for zip codes and stuff like that, we're not going to be doing zip codes on this live stream. Probably next live stream, which might be tomorrow night. We'll see. Yeah, tomorrow night we'll probably do a members-only live stream. I haven't done one of those in a while, so look out for that. But yeah, absolutely, we'll definitely have to do that there. And all right, my friends. Well, once again, thank you all so much for joining us. I hope everybody has a wonderful rest of your Christmas night. Once again, guys, hope everyone had an amazing day today. Hope everyone had some good times, visiting family. Hope you guys had some good food to eat for dinner and all kinds of good stuff. Hope overall it was a pretty good day for you guys. But anyways, well, I think that is going to go ahead and wrap it up here for right now. Once again, if you are new to the channel, consider hitting that subscribe button. Be greatly appreciated. Like I said, if you guys want to take a look at our cool stuff, take a look at that in the description. We got our donation link, our cool merchandise. You guys can check that out. We have our Discord, everything like that down in the description. Be greatly appreciated. Let's see here. Jakey said that I saw the stream where you were under a severe thunderstorm and then went outside to see wind readings. Yeah, that was pretty crazy. Proxy says, thanks again for everything you do for us. You are a legend. You are a legend too, Proxy. Thank you so much for that. Really appreciate it. Really do appreciate your support. Crystal says, Merry Christmas, Andrew. You as well, Crystal. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Greatly, greatly appreciate it. All right, my friends. Well, I think that is going to go ahead and wrap it up here for right now. The stream is going to head off here in about 2 minutes, so we have 2 minutes to go. Once again, if you have any more further questions after our forecast or after our live stream here, it's about to end. Once again, just feel free to reach out to our Discord and actually message me directly if you have any dire question. Which obviously, in that case, I would be more than happy to help you guys if I can. If I'm not busy, obviously. But like I said, I'm here with my girlfriend, so I'm a little bit busy right now. But if there's something that can't wait, feel free to. Alrighty, guys. Well, once again, thank you all so much for joining. Hope everyone has an amazing rest of your night. Merry Christmas once again to you guys. And all right, well, we'll catch you guys here in the next one. Peace out, my friends. See you tomorrow.
Additional details. There is also a chance of snow. If it does snow, there could be blowing snow with reduced visibility. A weather message for the following counties in Iowa: Plymouth, Cherokee, Woodbury, and Ida, and the following counties in Nebraska, Dixon and Dakota, and Union, South Dakota. Wind advisory in effect from 9 p.m. this evening to 3 a.m. Monday. What? Northwest winds 20 to 30 miles an hour with gusts up to 45 miles an hour expected. Where? In Iowa, Plymouth, Cherokee, Woodbury, and Ida counties. In Nebraska, Dixon and Dakota counties. In South Dakota, Bon-Homme, Yankton, Clay, and Union counties. When? From 9 p.m. this evening to 3 a.m. Monday. Impacts: gusty winds could blow around unsecured objects. Tree limbs could be blown down and a few power outages may result. Additional details: areas with snowfall from earlier today will have potential for drifting snow and spotty reduced visibility in blowing snow. A winter weather message for the following county: Sioux, Iowa. Winter weather advisory now in effect until 3 a.m. Monday. What? Snow and blowing snow expected to reduce visibilities below a mile at times tonight. Additional snow accumulations of an inch or less. Winds gusting as high as 45 miles an hour. Where? Portions of northwest Iowa, southwest Minnesota, and southeast South Dakota. When? Until 3 a.m. Monday. Impacts: plan on slippery road conditions. Patchy blowing snow could significantly reduce visibility. A winter weather message for the following county: O'Brien, Iowa. Winter weather advisory remains in effect until 3 a.m. Monday. What? Snow and blowing snow. Additional snow accumulations of up to 2 inches.